Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Young and the Council, Episode 1. I am your host, Vendortron, and joining me today is the lovely Shaline.
Hello, hello.
We are back, guys. Back and better than ever. And this is the first time we are going through the council. And do let us know if there's any audio issues right out of the gates so that we can fix that immediately for you. But Shaline, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic today. How are you?
I'm doing good. I had disabled the music, so I'm just gonna quickly go in and I'm gonna just enable the music here so we can enjoy that as well.
Sounds good to me.
Is that too loud for you?
I think that's okay.
Okay. And the sound effects are okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Just let me know if I need to adjust anything. So, do we know about the council? Are you familiar with?
Okay, so the council is a story-based episodic adventure game in which mysterious things happen. George Washington? That's what I know about the council.
In which mysterious things happen, George Washington. So basically, the gentleman that you see here on the screen, his name is Louis de Richet, and he has been invited to Lord Mortimer's island in search of his mother, who is supposedly there, and that's really all that we know. Lord Mortimer is this mysterious, elusive character that nobody really knows or has seen of him. They just know that he's really rich and that he has a private island. I mean,
well, what more do you need to know?
Right? If I was that rich, I would never be seen by another human eye. And so that's where the adventure begins. And today we're going to cover episode 1. And it is...
How many episodes are there?
They're currently right now... Let's just see. So currently there's 4 episodes that we can do, and then the 5th one is coming soon.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we're going to start with episode 1.
Let's do it.
All right, let's hop right in.
Who just leaves candles on the floor like that?
I know, what a fire hazard.
Stop!
Is that too loud?
You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same
know.
feeling, my
It's a
dear
little
Sarah.
loud, but...
Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
Her voice doesn't match.
By the time your ridiculous
Is that the
secret
mom?
society
Yeah.
turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more
Extremely
persuasive
American
ways
accent
of
for
making
somebody
you
called
talk.
de Richet.
I know, right? It's, this
You've
is my
stolen
first
something
impression
from
as
me
well.
that I intend to get back.
I love his sideburns, though. Those mutton
Where
chops.
have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you
Von-
can't
Von
sell that
Borchert.
book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
The graphics are real nice.
With this,
So
your
she's
bodies
totally,
will
like,
dissolve
trying
in
to
less
help
than
him.
4 hours. You'll see. It
She's
loosens
she's
tongues in
totally
no
what, you said?
time.
She's trying to tell him what to
You
do.
know,
Like,
I have to
hints.
admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
As if he can't hear that.
Von Burchard!
I know, right?
Von Burchard! Listen. Let's make a deal.
What are we, Howie Mandel?
I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Okay, do we trust her or do we act?
I think we should always trust our mother.
Okay.
Please, my guest, Mother.
So we unlock the trusting trait.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Burchard.
Oh, I just love this game. I love this game. I love the setting. I love the music. Everything. I love all of it.
The
It's
mom
so
is so sassy.
good. I know. She's got a lot of sass.
I like her.
All right, January 20th, 1793, 1 month later. So this was right before Christmas when that all happened.
Lord Mortimer's Island. That's a foreboding island. Like, if I had all the money, that's probably not the island I would choose.
Yeah, like, why not something tropical?
Yeah.
I bet you this place has really great tapestries, though.
I'll bet you're right. And I bet there's a cave system.
I mean, why wouldn't you have a cave system?
Oh, look, I think we're pulling into a cave system.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation.
who are these people?
And off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Right?
Called it. You called it, Shaline.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging
That
through the
lady
caves
is really
beneath
proud
the
of her
island,
back, isn't
searching
she?
for some long-lost mystical
Of course I'm
object
for you,
that you
as
just
well as
can't
can
live
be.
without. I'm already hating
But
this
then,
trip,
who invited
and all
you?
I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Okay, what brings us here? Business with Lord Mortimer or personal reasons?
Business with Lord Mortimer, I guess.
Don't
Lord Mortimer
give away
asked
too
me to
much.
join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Oh,
Right.
interesting.
I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are
Internal
many who
monologue
dream
is
of
stuff.
simply one day setting foot on this island. And only a very few
He's
ever
got
make
great
it.
eyebrows.
Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Is this our first time here, or turn the question back to the Duchess?
Turn the question back to the Duchess.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some
I don't
interest.
understand how that
Here,
dress-
everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
No way, we want to snoop.
Cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Oh dear. What's happening? Oh shit.
That is really
Mother?
weird.
Oh shit, your hand!
Oh no.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Oh dear.
This is
Are you
terrible.
absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay for what you've done.
Oh my goodness. That was weird.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on?
I love the
Here, take
moles. She
this.
has moles on her skin. Like it's just,
Sorry.
it
Keep
looks
it.
so good.
Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Yeah, there must be some serious double-sided tape at work there.
I definitely have
That
to find
dress
Mother
defying
quickly.
physics.
I know.
Am I going crazy or what?
This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
Okay, so
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
so now we can walk around. Oh dear.
What's going on?
Oh, I see. I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Okay, so we can check everything out.
Is that the mailbox?
This thing here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like there's some mail.
Can you steal the mail? No?
I think that we have to just go do the thing.
Okay,
I don't
go do
think
the thing then.
I don't know if we can interact. Like we have to go up to the manor. Oh, thank God we can run.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh, and now we get to choose our class.
Okay, the diplomat shines in society, talented speaker. He avoids faux pas and can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Okay, the occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He's trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach.
So what do you
Oh,
think?
these all sound amazing. What are
Um,
you inclined to do?
I think I chose the occultist the first time around.
I think we should go with the detective.
Which is interesting, but I was going to say, yeah, I think we should do the detective.
Yeah, I was torn between diplomat and detective, but I think...
So then they have like this,
Oh, there's a whole skill tree.
yes, so you can unlock the questioning, vigilance, logic, and psychology and agility skills. So what do we want to put that into? Diversion or... Oh, I think we're over here, right? Is this detective?
That's logic. Yeah. Detective starts with logic, I guess. And over there on the yellow side. I don't know. Those are the detective points.
Oh, yes. So we have one in psychology already, and then we've got one in manipulation.
So we can pick anything.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, go through them.
Okay, so we've got etiquette. Adopt the appropriate behavior for every social situation, also used to formulate flattery and veiled insults.
I want that one.
Conviction, convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Politics, diversion, divert people's attention to change the subject or avoid questions. Linguistics, you can translate all kinds of documents in foreign languages.
That might be useful.
Science, be up to date with scientific knowledge and medical techniques. We could probably, sew mom's hand back on. Occultism, rely on your knowledge of religious symbols. Benefit from sound culture background is the erudition. Manipulation, we've got a point in there. Subterfuges, which is discreetly steal items. Picklocks, notice falsifications.
That might also be handy.
Agility, logic. One in psychology, read people's behavior. And vigilance, notice noteworthy details and oddly placed elements. And questioning, notice anything strange in someone's behavior level or appearance.
I still kind of want etiquette.
Etiquette was appropriate behavior for every social situation. Okay, so one in there. We've got 2 available points.
Oh, really? Okay, get subterfuge at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe vigilance?
Which one was vigilance again?
That was on the detective side. On the right.
Ah, there. Okay. I guess that's it.
Let's do it.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that torture their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily.
Is
Tell
that
me,
foreshadowing?
I was actually helped on that case by my mother.
Perhaps.
You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her, or not at all sorry?
Not at all sorry.
Okay.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's
Oh
the
my
first time a man
gosh,
hasn't
that
remembered your
etiquette.
face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please
Hi,
stop
Archon.
torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Interesting. All right, so your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points to access the skill required for the situation. You just need to have it unlocked.
Okay, that's good.
So, okay.
So, okay, go hover over like something.
Validate.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And it's on a timer. So we may have missed that one.
Yeah.
I'm heading off.
Damn
Don't
it.
get left behind.
I'm coming.
I thought it was a load screen.
I
Yeah,
don't know
it was
where we're going like this, Emily. But
Okay,
you're
well,
connected
now we
to my
know.
mother one way or another.
Now we know.
And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her
There's
heart.
more to do in this than a lot of the story-based adventure games.
Talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review the unlock conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. So,
This is lots of tutorials.
talents. Oh, these are all of our talents. Okay.
Oh.
Based on the skill tree, I guess. Dodger. Healer. Inspector. Cool. Okay, experience. What are traits? Okay, these are our detective, trusting, and charismatic. These are the ones that we've earned, I believe.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Character. This is our skill tree. Oh, we've earned one in manipulation? No, we always had that.
No, we already had that.
Yeah. So, and then our map, our journal. Oh, should we read the journal?
Yeah, let's read it.
Okay, so Sarah Delriche, or Sarah Faustine Delriche, is a rich French aristocrat. 34 years ago, Sarah took over one of the most important secret societies, the Golden Order. A woman of strong will, Sarah endeavored to infiltrate the highest circles of society. Politics, trade, transactions, secrets of state, or paranormal spheres, the Order had an eye over everything. One of the biggest areas of growth that Sarah brought to the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa. Not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she took care of personally. Since he was just a boy... Oh, that's a typo.
No, that's not a typo.
Since she was just a boy, Sarah's been preparing her son, Louis, to become the new face of the Golden Order. Okay, so she is like prepping Louis. And Louis is the only son of Sarah. And he's a Parisian aristocrat. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved in his mother's circles, and so it was natural that on his 14th birthday, he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sarah. Precocious Louis progressed quickly at her side. Despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines, he climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in occult cases, for which he was particularly talented. As time went by, he became shaped in the image that his mother had held for him. Everything pointed to, one day, young Louis becoming the head of the Golden Order. And we've also met Piaghi Giuseppe, which is the cardinal, His Eminence, a distinguished speaker, worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him cardinal in pectore. He was thus able to use his relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faith. Invited by Sir Gregory home, Piaghi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. Interesting.
They've done a great job with the faces, haven't they?
They have. And then we have Emily Hillsborough, who is an English duchess close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came onto the political scene after her wedding that some qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian...
One in the grave and the other on a banana peel.
Yeah, libertarian, modern, but discreet, she has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's island because, for nothing in the world, would she miss one of these famed receptions.
So both of those people were invited by Mr. Holm.
Yes, these two.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and in our inventory, we've got The Art of Knowing People by Their Physiognomy, a method by which to analyze individuals based on their physical appearance. Emily's Handkerchief, given to you by Lady Hillsborough. The bloodstain on it is yours. It bears her initials, E.H. And Mortimer's Invitation. I guess we should read this, hey? Dear Monsieur de Richet, I am writing to you to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you probably know, I had invited your mother, Sarah de Richet, to join me on my island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding your order. Her stay was going smoothly until yesterday, when your mother suddenly disappeared. I do not want to overworry you, but I would like you to join me as soon as possible so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, the expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire.
So do you think Lord Mortimer was the guy in the white face paint that we saw in the flashback or whatever that was?
Guy in the white face paint. No. The guy in the white face paint is, well, I guess you'll figure it. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Let's go.
So, oh, well, he's right here.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet.
He says that so
Delighted
terribly.
to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Okay, so, do we want to ask him where is Lord Mortimer, or what do you know about my mother?
Where's Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
So everybody's
Close
in on
friend
that.
of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Okay, so, your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost of the effort points. Browse your character skills by using the character tab in the menu. So, now we have to choose a skill here, quickly. Are there any witnesses, or have you found anything here? This is the skill
that
question.
one.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
Okay.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
Oh,
I know
dear.
my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir, the one you arrived by.
Okay, so let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. Or we don't have...
Those are locked. The only
Yeah.
one we can say is, let me have the handkerchief.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but
Invited by your master.
He traveled
of
so
course,
hard.
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
These close-ups,
Of
man.
course not, sir. It was
Really
never
good.
my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Boy, he doesn't want anything to do with us anymore.
It is
Nope.
indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
I love this. This is
You
a
must
cool
have come
game.
here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think.
All right,
could she
let's
have been
just
doing
recount
out
our
here on
steps.
this
So we
wharf?
arrived on this wharf. We're suspicious of the Duchess
Over
and
to
his
the left.
eminence.
Look at the... This is the wooden part, right?
Uh-oh. Lost my... There we go.
Wait.
Oh. Go back?
Yeah, there was something back there, I thought.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yes.
So...
That's a very subtle tell
Wooden
for the
floorboard.
clues.
Wooden floorboard. Examine, question where it came from, stand back.
Question where it came from.
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
So, now we examine it.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Alright, so... That's interesting.
Okay, now we can go back to the cage.
Locked. Open the gate.
Hi.
It's locked.
We have lockpick
I'll never get it
skills.
open barehanded.
Pick the lock. We need...
Oh, we don't have enough.
We don't have enough. Okay, so... Maybe there's... something around here that we can use. Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's interesting.
That didn't show up until we walked close to it,
Hey.
hey?
Mm-hmm.
There's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Pick up the
Yeah.
floorboard.
There we go. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a
That
book
was really bad.
and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well.
Oh, it's
Mother
his
used to read
mother's.
passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
So he just lifts the book.
Manuscripts, okay.
Allow you to educate yourself during the adventure.
So we can read the book and get a skill.
Push the backspace to access your menu pages or validate to hold.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Grab the key.
Examine a rusty key.
Iron key completely rusted.
Take the key.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Examine the
Some
food.
fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. And the bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days.
Wow,
And
that's
if it's
incredible.
rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Okay. I'd like to take the food in case we get hungry, but, you know.
We should leave the food. What if our mom needs it?
Bottom of the
Examine the
bag is
powder.
covered in black powder.
Okay. And personal
Shit,
belongings?
those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. And this bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. But what does all this mean?
What does it all mean, Basil?
Should we
Right.
take it or
Just in
leave
case,
it? Oh,
I'll
you're
take
taking
it all.
it?
Oh, I'm
I'll give
taking
it back
it.
to Mother when I see her.
Oh, she needs it.
Shoot.
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know
She's
what's
gonna be
going
so
on here.
mad
but
when she can't
you
brush her
obviously
hair.
feel like you're in danger.
Or when she has a craving for grapes. Oh, man. Okay, so can we go... How do we get to our menu? Oh, there we
Yeah, go read our skill book.
go. Talents, traits.
Be in the inventory.
Skill book. Mysterium Cosmographicum.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if we... I don't know
Oh,
if we
maybe
can
we
read
don't
that.
need to read it. Maybe it just... Maybe we just have it by possessing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So we have this key, right? Do we want to explore the rest of this dock?
Let's put the key on the locked door.
Okay. Use the key. There we go.
There we are.
All right, and in we go.
I'm so excited.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's take a look around here. Shackles.
That's not good.
Oh, I see something.
Back there. There's two shiny things.
Oops.
Royal,
Royal jelly. Yes, let's
Honey,
take that.
I couldn't have hoped for better. This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty.
Oh, so the
I don't
other
know if
thing
this
was
has
just an
anything
item.
to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Gosh, it's been so long since I played this episode, I don't remember any of this. What's this?
This wharf is used as
it's
storage for a lot of
possible
barrels.
That you could have gone forward, I think, without even examining the barrel. Without even seeing this, you
What
know?
have we here?
Possibly, yeah.
It's cannon powder.
Cannon powder. We can't
We can't
examine the
examine
powder
it.
because
It's
we don't
unusable
have the
now.
science skill.
I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves.
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you can increase your maximum effort points by 1.
A
Nice.
fragment of amber.
Ooh, fragment of amber. We gotta keep an eye out for those fragment of amber.
His tone of voice there was really funny. He was really excited about that fragment of amber.
Okay, I think that's it for this place.
Yeah,
But we should go check out this other area back here.
for sure. I agree.
Because there's oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Oh, can we go through everybody's
Honey.
luggage?
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Oh, more honey.
You
This
really
chest
loves
might
honey.
belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Of course. I mean, she obviously doesn't pack
Must
light.
be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
That's interesting. I don't think that ever happened when I was playing.
A sack of seeds.
It might
It's
be that
unopened.
detective skill.
No one seems to have used any.
Okay, so we've got a thing of seeds. Bucket. Gosh, I just don't like this cam. This third person.
More royal jelly.
Gosh, I wonder what we get to do with this royal jelly.
We eat it, and it restores our action points.
Oh, is that what it does?
Some rope.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently
Okay.
no one's touched it for a good long time.
The rope will come in handy.
Yeah, that's what it said when we, Oh, go through the mail.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Okay,
Find
a clue?
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with
Gosh,
the
this
seal
is so
of the order.
fun.
And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother.
Oh,
But
no.
who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to?
I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been
Okay.
told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets.
It's
You
weird.
never talk to
like,
anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
He like has a
Who
lot
is
of
this
love
Samuel
for
Ritter?
her, but
For
I
crying
feel like
out loud,
he's
who's
sort
this
of.
Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up?
I feel like he's
Think.
sort of not
Godoy,
trusting of her.
Godoy. Manuel
Well,
Godoy.
yeah. She
Why does
doesn't
the name
include
sound so
him.
familiar?
Okay, we need... Politics is locked. We can't
I'm guessing
remember.
he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon,
To
Mother.
me, that
I don't
sounded
know
like
what
a
you've gotten
coded
yourself into
message
this
saying,
time.
like, I need to kill
I'll
this
bet you've
drunk.
got a lot to tell me.
Send me tools.
Yeah.
Let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me.
Well, we're
At
not
least I
done
hope so.
snooping.
I think that's an indication that we've found all the things.
Oh no, there's
Let's see
more
what's
in
hidden
here.
inside.
Examine letters one at a time.
Let's look.
See, because the little light thing would have been gone. Hey, Mr. Carl Corey?
I don't think so. I think the light is
It's
there.
too badly written, I can't make out the address.
Okay, not that one. Mr. R. Galbraith?
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Okay. Joaquina da Silva Xavier? This sounds
The
like...
address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me of my to-do list. The envelope has ideograms on it.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
We don't know the
I haven't the
language.
slightest idea what it says.
We should have gotten that language perk.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
love
man,
this,
there's-
how there are so many different things that we could have
Probably
done
a
with
Dutchman.
other perks.
Oh, man. To His Eminence, Giovanni Angelico Braschi.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Let's read it.
This
Doesn't ring
name
a
sounds
bell.
familiar. Braschi. No, I can't seem to place it.
Okay. Mr. Hoven? Can we open
Probably
this
a
one?
Dutchman.
Probably a Dutchman.
Address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Huh. All right. Back to the first letters. We checked all those. All right.
See, I think with our detective skill, we were able to skip that and go straight to the relevant letter.
Yeah, you're probably right, you know. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was giving us a cue that it's time. We're done here.
Oh,
What's
what's that?
on the... Yeah.
A Latin inscription.
Nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus
Oh,
ergatio.
he did that well.
Yeah.
He did that real well. And we can't translate it, and we also can't try to translate it. Dang. All right. Here we go.
This is great.
So does that one little diamond in the bottom left means that we miss one?
No, that means we have one action point right now.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
We should probably eat the royal jelly if they don't regenerate.
You're right.
I don't know how they decide to regenerate it. Like,
Man, he just has, like, the best hair. He's got real good hair.
this game has an aesthetic that I enjoy.
Yeah, me too. It's very, you know, early century Victorian. Ooh. Okay.
That's intimidating.
Who just has that in their foyer?
Big old golden statue of Zeus.
Impressive.
Ah, my son, I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you?
Oh.
You see, your mother
do you
and I
see what
were
I see?
supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope, but I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can
Uh-oh, here
always
we
give it
go.
to me.
Confrontation start. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills.
Okay.
Thank you, my son.
should've
I'll
eaten
bear
the
that
jelly.
in mind. I'd
didn't have a
rather
chance.
deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Okay.
Yes, I guess.
Can we use the jelly?
I don't know.
Negative restores efforts.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It's just a quick little boo. There we go.
All right, we did it.
Yes, she's been here for several weeks, or never mind, give me your letter. I think we should just tell the truth.
Yeah, me too.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
You are right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son, I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I
is
will
that
not
tattoo on
mind
his
if she
hand?
does so.
I don't know.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You
Okay.
said you work together.
Step 2.
What do you do exactly?
We are members of the Golden Order, professional, secret, sorry. Our business is confidential, art collector. Well, we can't get the other two, so which one do we choose, Shaline?
I don't know. Should we be upright about this?
I mean, if the Eminence is here, he knows something about the Golden Order.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and tell me.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that
Oh, no, I think we
discretion
failed this
is
blunder.
not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit! All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate.
I think we have another one
Up
last
till now,
chance.
we have always
Two
dealt with
blunders
her
left.
in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Oh, we can use our skill. It depends on what it contains.
Use this.
Okay.
Only you know that, Your Eminence.
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. So,
Okay.
If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help.
Interesting.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Confrontation last step. For the last step, you must convince the person you're talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Okay, no worries. No, thank you, no.
Okay, no worries.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her
goodness.
gaze upon your letter.
Good.
That's the etiquette for
Listen,
you, speaking.
let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Hey,
Monsieur
we unlocked a new
Vendortron.
trait.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Okay, so when I played this, I remember last time that I was able to get the letter from him, but I never was able to get him to reveal what is in the letter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so.
So it can go very differently then.
Oh, yes, absolutely. All right, so let's just quickly take a look at our new skill. Reliable. Oh, manipulation. 1 point in manipulation.
Cool.
Okay. Can we look at the letter? Mortimer's
Not till
invitation.
we're alone, right?
Sealed. Letter from Sarah found on the pier, which we read already. Stole. Okay. All right. Do we look around here? What do we look at?
Oh, this is lovely. Lovely manor.
This is so fancy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
These pillars, man, they're enormous.
I hear him.
There are enough reflective surfaces that it makes it like a little. What does that do?
Devil's Thorn grants you exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in conversation.
That's going to be useful.
Cannot carry more than 5. Is this the Pope's house? Internet Mom says.
Go talk to these people over here.
Okay. So, Wendy, we are playing The Council, part of the Young and the Council series.
Oh, what's on the table?
And,
Lives
just
of the
starting
Noble Greeks
episode
and
1.
Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Take the
Take
book.
the book.
He just lifted the book. Oh my gosh.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
Oh my gosh.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Oh my gosh.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richer. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never
How
thought
does
you'd
her
be in
dress
such
stay
company.
up, she says.
I must admit that
I
was
didn't.
having the
It's
same
the
question
first time
as
that I've
you.
ever met so many illustrious personalities.
I assume
And you
involves
haven't seen
copious
anything
amounts
yet.
of double
Generally,
tape.
when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
About a letter, my mother. Which
My
one?
mother.
Okay.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join
The
us.
cardinal's neck,
Oh,
man.
pity. No
It's a very
scrumptious
turtly-
gossip or juicy
It's very
tidbits,
turtly.
unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organises a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
Hey,
During
Taz,
which
welcome to the
time
stream.
we remake the world.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So,
Interesting.
if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Oh, we gotta answer. She's gone missing or invent something?
She's gone missing.
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here. I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously,
I mean,
though,
it better not be Washington.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
And he's wearing some sort of thing.
Oh, that.
Good lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
Oh,
It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
interesting.
He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Okay.
Good evening, my friends.
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has
That's
delayed
who I
our
was-
host, Lord Mortimer.
Oh,
He can't be
I see.
present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Ask
Oh.
that man.
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also
They don't
close
give
to
us
Lord
much
Mortimer,
time in this game.
so
No, they
don't be
don't.
surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Ooh, there's
If
an
you don't mind,
opportunity.
Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Uh-oh.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to
So-
speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I vote we stay and listen to Washington.
Okay.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President
Oh, that's
Washington
good to
is in
know.
fact the leader of the order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, Now's the time.
I'm glad George Washington is not evil.
So tell me more about this Mortimer, or where does Emily know my mother from?
You decide.
No, you. It's you.
Okay, let's ask where Emily knows mother from.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
So how did he come to know her, or where did he see her from the last time?
That one.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia. 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Or the mysteries that surround us, or the Golden Order, perhaps?
The mysteries that surround us?
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truth from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Do the others in the Order know, do you think? And what if Mother has left the island?
Do the others know?
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Show the book found on the K, or don't speak about the book.
Show the book. Show the book. I think we should treat these people
I did
like
find a
they're
book that
allies.
belongs to my mother.
I agree.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
See, I'm a little bit
Don't
concerned
worry,
about
Louis.
Emily.
I'm sure nothing bad has happened
Because
to
in
her.
our vision,
Yes,
Mother
I
shot
hope
her.
not.
You're right.
So are they against each other?
But she
Careful,
was
they're coming
helping.
back.
She was helping Mother, and Mother was betraying her. Is what it looked like.
True. Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or
I
you'll
love him.
lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Opportunity
Elizabeth
missed.
Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Oh, what do we do?
Ask him a question. Mouth.
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
Oh, so he was here
I
for quite some
perceived
time.
her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
This one?
Yeah.
Washington looks surprised, but Home doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Oh, it's time to go to sleep now.
Okay. Nighty night.
Whew, that was intense.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot
I
going
love
on.
it. I got some popcorn.
Character revealed Elizabeth Adams. So we should go read up on Washington.
Ladies, gentlemen, I
And
bid
the
you
other
all
ones.
good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir.
His
I
neck.
shall do likewise.
I just can't get over
Louis,
the
I
neck.
shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
It's like the bad hands
Oh, man.
equivalent of
It's
Life
been
is
quite a
Strange.
day.
It is. It is.
Right. Where
The
is my
cardinal's
room?
neck.
Okay, so... Oh man, would you just look at this place? This is great.
It's lovely. It's like we're having a locked room mystery at Versailles.
Right? Oh man, this... I'm having
Oh, read
flashbacks
that.
to England.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
That'll be interesting.
Is he gonna show up, do you think?
I believe so.
Read that one.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Jacques Peru? Oh, can we go in?
No.
Oh, can we go in Napoleon's room?
I hope so.
No.
And it's gonna actually be Todd Howard.
Okay, what's over here? Can we check out this box?
Can we steal any more books?
Steal any more books and stuff? Yeah.
Man, I loved stealing the book. That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, there's a book here.
Take
a few
it!
leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
We took the pages of the encyclopedia. What's this? Water? Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5.
Well, we definitely want that.
We should.
Can we eat this tart? That looks delicious.
Yeah.
Mmm.
What is this handkerchief? Oh, it's just blank.
It's
Okay.
like a cloth they were using to clean.
Okay, what's this over here?
Decorum guide.
Boy, he just likes to steal all the books.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would too. Okay, so what's this artwork? I wish you would get an achievement for viewing artwork in this.
That would be neat.
Okay, so what's down here? Oh, something on the table. Another elixir.
Devil's Thorn.
Devil's
I'll keep
Thorn.
it.
So they're just like leaving jars of honey and drugs around. Just
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, goodness. What's down here? Oh. Can we go up there? No, we can't go up the stairs.
boo. Let's go read the cardinal's letter in our room.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Johann van Vulner. I love that. They really nailed... You know, they may not have the voice actors down pat, but they really nailed the pronunciations.
I really like this voice actor.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Even though he's not very French, I still very much enjoy
Oh,
listening to him
what's
speak.
this? Is that an amber fragment?
A ruble.
Oh,
A
ruble.
ruble.
Okay. It's like super hard to see what all these things are. Is this our room?
No.
No.
There's one to the left. Go to the left. On that little tip. Right. Right. Right.
Oh, oh, oh.
Your other right. That little table.
Here?
Wasn't there something there? I guess not.
Nothing to interact with. Oh, it's eerily quiet, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whose room is this?
President George Washington.
Ooh, okay. George Washington.
Man, this place is huge.
Oh, what? Did I see something shine?
I don't think so. It's hard because so many surfaces here are reflective.
Yeah. Oh, whose room is this? Go to...
No
oh,
one's.
No one's. Oh, there's something on the
There's a
table.
shiny.
Royal
Small
jelly.
jelly.
All right. Should we refill our points? Cures negative alterations, displays immunities. Okay.
I think we're okay for now.
Oh, whose room is this?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi. I pronounced it wrong. Is this our room? Maybe this is our room.
Huh, that's me.
Ah, there we go. Okay, do we want to check out the rest of this hallway or just head on inside?
I kind of want to run down the hallway.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
And I think we're back at the stairs.
I think so too, yeah.
All right. And whose room is this?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay. All right, let's go to bed. Gosh, this is so pretty.
Yeah, it is. What a lovely place. I love this game. This is great.
Right.
I'm glad. I like it
So
too.
what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
What do
Open
you
it
think?
Or not open it?
I wish we could open the letter without breaking the seal. We don't have enough subterfuge points.
We both know that if we don't open the letter, it's probably going to benefit us.
Open the letter.
But if we you want to open it?
I don't know. If we open the letter and he finds out.
Okay, because he kind of already told us what's kind of in it, right?
Maybe leave it.
So we have an idea. And if he was that forthcoming with the information, he might tell us the rest of it if we give him the letter back. Or we give Mother the letter.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer
That's
sure
what I
doesn't
was
do
thinking.
things halfway.
Look at all his art. Is that like Cronus eating his children? Like, what's going on? This is like spooky art.
Yeah, this is weird.
See, he's eating that baby, right?
Yeah. Oh, we can look at the art. We can look at the art.
St.
Okay.
Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before superior voices.
Oh my gosh, you know what?
It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
This, I've seen this painting when I was in England.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It was at the Ashmolean.
The Conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Would it help you if I upped the brightness?
No,
No? Okay.
everything's fine.
Just making sure. Okay, what else can we snoop?
Do you need to up the brightness?
Nope,
Oh,
it's good.
Take all the books. Just Sweep them all into our pocket.
Carmelite water gives you the focus state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. Handy. Okay. What else? What are these over here? Is there anything by the fireplace?
Man, this is a nice room.
Okay, there's something on the tables.
It's
Inferno by
you.
Dante. Abandon
Dante's
hope,
Inferno.
all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Is that a balcony?
What's this leave?
Oh, can we unlock
or
it?
leave? No, we can't unlock it.
Man, why can't we unlock it? We got a subterfuge.
Do we go out on the balcony?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow, this is fancy. Can we go in this door? No. What's over this screen? Someone else's room, I bet. Oh, what's on that table?
Oh, a letter and a book.
Interesting. Another book we can steal.
I love stealing the books.
Book kleptos. Oh, man. Oh, here's some books. Oh, there's some stuff. Drugs and things. We could take those. Great.
I'm a fan.
Oh, we can look. Oh, this is like one of those like load things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, more doors. I think that leads into the neighboring room. Oh, something on the table here. Collector's coins.
Nice.
Okay, should we take a break and just see our inventory and get caught up on our
Sure.
inventory? So we've got the encyclopedia. Cannot be equipped. Assemble all pages of this manuscript in order to read it. Okay, so there's two more
cool.
pages that we need. We've got the rules
And we
of
can't
civility.
read these books?
I don't think so. Nope. Can't read the books.
Weird.
Royal jelly. We've got these collector coins. Lost coins in Lord Mortimer's manor. So I'm assuming there's some sort of
Just
achievement.
collectibles, I'm sure.
Elizabeth Adams. Okay. She's the daughter...
She's awesome.
She's
I
the
like
daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn.
Whoa.
Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder, devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety. Her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. And then we also have George Washington. Shared his life between military and political success. Very early on was introduced by Sarah de Richet into upper circles of an influential secret society from France, the Golden Order. He later took the helm of America branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings. I wonder how much of this story is actually, like, true.
I'm thinking none of it.
Like, did he actually retire in Virginia?
Well, eventually, yeah.
I don't know the history, so... Servants. All Mortimer's servants wear a mask. It is a recurring subject of conversation among the guests. No one knows the true reason.
I wonder if Mortimer goes masked sometimes.
I wonder. And then Sir Gregory Home, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed by royalists, Sir Gregory Home spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world. From the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading post in America, he stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt, and being very attached to family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Home always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. It's interesting because they make him such a villainous character.
Really?
But he's actually like a philanthropist.
I don't know, but I would like to help him find a better foundation.
Yeah. So, interesting. Okay, so, and we've got some new talents. Jack of all trades. That's awesome. Okay. And our new inquisitive trait. We asked Washington about the book found on the wharf. All right, let's let's just pop back inside here. And so I assume this is our bedroom.
That's like scary.
He's just gonna go right on to bed, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just no rest for the wicked.
Got his little capri pants on.
And his half-tucked shirt.
Mm-hmm. He just got on top of the bed. Who does that?
So this is chapter 1 of episode 1, Off the Coast of England.
That was only chapter 1?
That was chapter 1 of the first episode.
Whoa, Vendor. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this all in one shot. How long is
Probably
this
not.
episode?
Probably not. There's... well, I can show you in a moment, but we were successful in going up to the manor, pieced together Mother's movements when on the docks, convinced Piaggi to trust with the letter, met Mr. Washington, remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington, found a strange book on the quay, and asked questions about Mother. The alternate path, we never failed anything. The alternate path we could have taken was joined Sir Holm in the small salon and made an unexpected encounter. Interesting. So we
Really
advance
cool.
to the second level, and we have 4 points available. So what do we want to put them in?
Subterfuge.
Oh yeah. Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've maxed that out. Do we want to max out manipulation or...
What else did we need? We needed politics a couple of times, didn't we? I don't know.
Vigilance might be important. Questioning seemed pretty important.
Yeah, that might be a good one to invest in. Linguistics we needed. Politics we needed.
So let's put one more into questioning. Oh, one into questioning at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then politics?
I don't know. We may not need it again, but we needed it this time.
Well, we've got George Washington and Napoleon. We know that we have Napoleon. Science was an interesting one that we didn't. And erudition. Benefit from sound cultural background in the arts, geography, and history. I don't know.
I'm having a hard time picking. I picked... Go over to the right and see what those are again.
Ooh, agility might be good.
Couldn't hurt.
Okay, let's do agility.
Let's do it. This is good.
Equipping
now we get to
manuscripts.
equip our manuscripts.
So you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Okay.
Can't read that one.
Start quest? Oh. Okay. I don't know. Do we equip this one?
Can we equip all of the ones that we have?
Just one.
Only one? Okay, let me see the other two.
There's rules of civility and decent behavior. And then there's parallel lives. Series of
next one.
biographies on illustrious men. And the art of knowing people by their physiognomy.
I vote for either this one or etiquette.
Etiquette was this one here?
Mm-hmm. One of those two.
Let's go with this one. Oops. There.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. All right, we're waking up. Or maybe not. He's like dreaming.
Why is he having these weird visions? I don't understand.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to
Is that
the...
Mortimer?
I don't
From
know.
what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Interesting.
That might come in handy.
Oh, so
Louis
they
grows
deliberately put him
impatient
in
at
that
not
room.
yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Napoleon!
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble
Oh,
yourself.
you're right.
I know my way out.
I see it.
Good
Yeah,
evening,
yeah.
gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss.
Gosh, it looks
One
just
last
like him.
move?
Oh, he's mad.
Rude?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start
So
like
sassy.
this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
So who's that guy in the robe?
I think it must be Mortimer, huh?
I don't know.
Whoever it is, I think he's the real power here.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show
He's so
you
innocent.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Holm is a creepy sucker, isn't he?
Yeah. Wait, why is he going in our room? Knocking on our door.
Okay, let's go get the door then.
Oh, shit.
Go answer the door. Go get the
Oh
door.
gosh, this is very Stranger Things with the bleeding nose, visions.
Ah, just on
coming.
his shirt. Gross.
Okay, we gotta get to the door. Oh crap.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not at all.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
How did we get
Do
dressed
you
so
remember
fast?
the young
know,
lady
right?
we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
Oh,
It is
wow.
disturbing indeed.
Okay.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. and perhaps get my hands on some important
little side
information.
quest.
At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
10
But if my
minutes.
vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
So do we do the side quests, or do we investigate our vision?
I think we should do the side quest.
All right, let's do it.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Gaining trust of not one, but two people now.
Let's do this. I'm excited.
Okay, now we
According
gotta
to
find our way
Washington,
to the salon.
Lady Adams is in the small salon. I'd better hurry.
Oh, we've come the...
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, we went the wrong way. Run, run, run.
This music is nice.
Okay, we gotta go down, right?
Yes, down.
Oh, look who's listening in. Nosy little bugger.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You
How does
should
he
do
know?
something, my son.
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. I'm
All
going
right,
in.
I'm
Why
going
should
in.
I? Okay, I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please
No,
don't do
no,
anything.
no,
I'm
no.
sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Oh, out of the frying pan and into the fryer.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just
Oh,
let me
it's
go back
Jacques
to my
Peru.
room.
I think
Hey,
we should
you!
punch
Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
What do we do? Step in or let it go?
Don't let it go. Step in.
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at?
She
I
dropped
told
something.
you to mind your own business, boy.
Okay,
If
confrontation.
you think
Here
you
we
can
go.
side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Oh, that was bad.
That's the spirit. But it won't be enough.
Oh no.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily.
Oh,
I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Play along with him?
Sure.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them.
Wow,
I
this
get
guy
the
is
feeling you're trying to put
incredibly
one
sexist.
over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Oh no. Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills.
Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. We have one of those.
I believe we do. Is it... Wait. How do I do this?
Use an elixir.
Here's.
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems
That was
everything
hard.
went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Oh, crap.
Royal jelly.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
Oh, gosh. Oh!
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon.
We
got
did
off
it.
easy this time, but don't try it again.
Nice.
But Adams probably went back to her room, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Oh, but she dropped something, remember?
Yeah, go pick it up.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Alright, what else is in here that we can steal? I guess we kind of have to go chase after her, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna be in so much trouble with George Washington.
Let's just quickly peruse this. Look, here's a box.
Oh, grab it.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Can we use a thing? Suffrages level. I don't remember which
We don't
is.
have enough subterfuge.
Use the key. Move away. Dang. Well, we might have to come back to that. Oh, here's some books we can steal.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Oh, look, there's one on the shelf, too.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. Chronicles of the Amber Princes.
I guess that
As
doesn't
I
do
recall,
anything. Is there anything
Dorkin
else
was
on
my
the
favorite
shelves?
character.
No. And this door, can we go in here? What's this back
That's
door?
the way out, isn't it?
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we gotta go back out the way we came in then.
We're in so much trouble.
Oh no.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
That means we have to go.
Yeah. We're very sorry, George Washington, but we couldn't let that guy hit that lady.
No.
He was
could
very
not.
scary.
Golden elixir.
We need that.
Consume without excess.
Oh, we can sit.
Ah, let's have a nice relaxing time staring up at this not at all intimidating statue of Zeus. It's
Goodness. Okay, it's time to go back to bed. Oh my gosh. How do we get
Poor
up the
Louis.
stairs? We go this way. It's funny that there's no, like you can't actually walk up the stairs, you know?
fine. It is weird, yeah.
I don't know which way we go.
I
Maybe
have a
this way?
feeling that's like a concession they had to make a sort of indie game, you know, look like a AAA.
Mm-hmm. Is this our door?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
No. I think we're down here on
No.
the end.
Yeah, we're farther along.
Just on the right here. Uh-oh.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
He's up to something.
Problem solved.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your
Gosh,
caliber.
his fingers are just
It's
so
nothing, Your
weird.
Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? Can I give you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Give back the letter.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son.
The letter was
I
an
see
S,
that
wasn't
it's
it?
still
Hey, we
sealed.
unlocked a new trait.
I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1 second, please.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Perfect. Interesting. Interesting little cutscene there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay.
Boy, I am exhausted. All I want is a nap.
Exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search
Did
my
you
room
write
tomorrow.
the dialogue for
Mother
this?
stayed here right before me. You never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Oh, that's
Well,
Dante.
that's a nice painting to have.
That's Dante's Inferno right there.
That's gonna ensure sweet dreams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was chapter 2. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was.
I found a Lady Adams in the small salon. Didn't let Peru get the better of me. I found a Lady Adams talisman. Showed Piaggi his letter. We failed to detain Lady Adams, and we failed to find something out about our mother's past, and we could have taken the alternate path of having listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about Mother. Found out more about the men of my vision, or more about the plans involving myself, or had a remarkable encounter.
I wonder what the remarkable encounter would have been.
Yeah.
There are so many different ways this could have gone.
Yeah.
I want to play this
Yeah.
now, like
Over and over again, yeah.
try other things.
Okay, 4 points available. So we've maxed out psychology.
Wow, that's good.
Um,
Let's put more into subterfuge because I want to pick all the locks.
okay. So, should we just max out
Yeah.
Max it out? Okay. Day 2.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me.
Did you see the
I
wick
better
on that
search the room.
candle?
Who knows?
It was
she
like...
left me something behind.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, let's go through.
Man, he's such an expert dresser. Did that in like 2
So
seconds.
fast.
All right, so which book do we want to
Okay.
equip this time?
We've read that one. So how about etiquette?
Oh yeah.
And then next we can do maybe the science.
Right, time to explore. What's this? Royal jelly. Ooh, lots of stuff over here. Let's check the chest.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay. What's that? Circle-shaped key.
For the room downstairs.
Maybe.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind.
Oh.
Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, so I bet you it opens something in this room then.
Maybe so.
Writing material.
Handy. If I ever want to inspect it.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
That is odd.
Invisible ink.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, can we go back to bed?
Nothing.
Yeah, right?
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
There was a drawer we couldn't unlock earlier.
Yeah,
the other room.
I think it was a box, right? Right here
Yeah.
on the table.
Golden elixir.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Dante's Inferno, which we've already seen. Hey, this is new.
Yes.
What's this?
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
It's the Compartiarium or whatever it is.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books.
Oh.
What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible.
Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Okay.
Examine
Do you
the
want to do a
page.
royal jelly to examine it?
Yes.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. A very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something.
Lemon?
Come on, Louis, think. Think.
It's lemon, I bet you.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
She must have used the writing materials.
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message.
Now, how do I reveal the message?
Boy, you sure called that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
So, what is this thing on the floor here?
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Well, I think that it is a secret passage.
I think so too. Hey, is that the lemon?
It is.
Oh no, we can't get it.
Do we need one? We need
We
jelly.
don't have any points.
We need royal jelly, don't we?
Yes.
So we have a golden elixir.
Oh, there we go.
Use the Carmelite water.
Amber crystals.
Oh, it wasn't a lemon.
Well, that's disappointing.
Take the ash.
Take the ash.
Gosh, he just puts his
Never
hand
know
in
when you're
glowing
gonna need a
embers.
bucket full of ashes.
Oh man.
Oh, that was.
There's something here on the
An
floor.
old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
The collector coin.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Oh, here's another box. Was that there before?
I don't remember.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about.
Oh,
The key
mother's
should open it.
things. Let's open it up.
Use the key.
There's the lemon. Or it might be some more amber.
Amber. Looks like it's kind of pulsating.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Oh, there was royal jelly.
Oh, we've got the royal jelly. Should we use it? Pump up our action points?
Probably.
Okay. So, do we go back to the book now? Or do we go get this pen?
We'll find something.
this
Candle. Take the
candlestick.
candle.
Take the candlestick?
Take it. Yeah. Take the candle and use it with the book.
He just put a lit candle into his jacket.
Oh, man.
Take the ink.
Take the ink.
Okay.
This is incredible. I love this so much.
Okay. Let's go back to the book. Gosh, I just love his eyes. Okay, pour some ink, spread the ashes, burn the page with the candlestick. What do we do?
Should I Google how invisible ink works? Don't pour the ink. I think candlestick.
Candlestick?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message.
Were you like an assassin in
Where
another
all
life,
eyes
maybe?
size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier, and that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me?
Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but
You must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I'd better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Oh, somebody's knocking.
Dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
But he hasn't
Sir
eaten
Holm
anything
requests
since
your
he got
presence,
here.
sir.
well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, it's time to go eat dinner. Do we want to take a quick 5-minute break before we head down for dinner?
Yes, let's do.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna go back to our still here. And pull up the still. And we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Me too, I just got back. Ready
Right.
to go live again?
I'm ready. Okay. So, where were we? We were heading down to dinner.
Yes, dinner time.
All right.
Roku Dan says, are they serving McRibs?
Right? Oh, man.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Hey, now that's not a bad idea.
Not at all.
Can we go in this room? Nope. Hey, there's something on this table. Collector's coins.
Nice.
What's that noise?
Might be better to take a different
Oh,
stairway.
he's sleeping.
Oh, that's awesome. So we have to go the other way around. Is this a detour? A deliberate detour?
I hope so.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Go in.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, it takes... We're not subterfugian enough.
We can use our skip thing.
No, we're not high enough level.
Oh.
That's not points, it's... We're not high enough
Monsieur
level.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay.
Right? Am I interpreting that right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not. I'm a little bit foggy on the points, how the points work still. So. Oh, hey, what's this? Half circle shaped key.
Interesting.
You know, it's really strange because we keep finding these things after the fact. I guess we'll go down though.
Yes. The Red Salon. Oh.
Excuse me,
Why is
Monsieur
her
de
eye
Richet?
black?
I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques
Oh, we
Peloux.
have it.
We do.
Give her
Give
her
it back to
talisman.
me.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine
Her
stole it from
beloved
me.
sister?
Was she twins?
You're her
Was
son.
she twins?
Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Tell
Admit
her
your
the
mother's
truth.
gone missing?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
What do you mean?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice.
What?
Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her
What?
knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
There's the occult side of his mother.
Right.
Oh,
Click on it, click.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation.
operation.
I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look,
Huh.
I've got to go.
Wait.
Maybe it
I need
was
to know more
save
about
her
you
life
and my
or
mother.
something.
Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she
Okay,
did.
here we
What's
go.
the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
To understand my mother, to find out the truth, to allow her to confide.
Yeah.
Elizabeth. Confide.
Oh, you've just encountered an immunity. 1 effort point is locked. We can use our immunity though, right?
Okay, use a golden elixir.
Hiding in me
So she's
might
immune
ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back or let me sleep at night? Look, you don't seem like a bad person, and I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. How do we
get that?
You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her mother, mention her father, mention her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me.
There you go.
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind
our
about
dinner's
this,
gonna
Louis.
be cold.
My days are numbered, and I know it.
Well, everybody's going in now.
Wow. That was all very interesting.
Okay. So did we actually fail that confrontation? I'm curious.
No, we succeeded.
God, he's just dressed in rags.
I know. Compared to all the other guests. I'm almost certain that Lord Mortimer is running around in one of these servant masks.
Yeah, that's a really good observation. Oh, can we talk to him?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at
I'd
your
love some
service
Earl Grey.
day and night, sir.
Royal jelly.
What can you tell me about our host? What you can tell me about the guest? I was wondering if you could help me out. I have a few questions about the manor.
Ask some questions.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Okay, I have a few questions about the manor. What can I find on the ground
floor? Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served.
Yeah, the servant's
From the
neck is
dining
really
room,
shiny.
Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's
That's where we're
works
going
are
to
exhibited.
go for Medusa, probably.
And in the
I was
gallery,
just thinking the same
Sir
thing.
will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured, the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Yeah, except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the second floor? I think we kind of know.
Yeah.
May I walk outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Okay. I think we've had about enough of him. I guess we go for dinner.
Let's do.
Is it this room?
I have no idea. Yes,
Oh,
it is.
yes. Here we go.
I love the red salon. It's lovely. Those chairs are just like the chairs from the grape event in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II,
That's
King
the
of
dude
Prussia.
that was in the room.
Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Don't trouble
I was
yourself.
only joking.
Etiquette skill. Oh,
no.
Thank you again for the
No.
wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi
Gosh, those
seem
are
to be
just
getting
so
along
fast.
Please feel at home.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Okay.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity.
Why do we
Typically
keep missing all these
French.
opportunities?
Moderne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Very funny, sir.
Okay, now what do we do? We got it.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Washington, what do you think of Volner? Ask Emily.
Impossible.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
And right here, too.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Yes, make an assumption?
My friend.
He's certainly well connected
Too
in
late.
high places.
Surprising.
I used our skill.
No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Please, go ahead.
Discovered immunity.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
What?
Not really, no.
Do we have any jelly?
An extremely
Absolutely.
No.
It is remarkable. I was only joking.
I'm afraid
Lord
Napoleon's
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
It's the least one.
You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Where did you find it?
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Yes, we have an agreement. No, I cannot agree. I don't know.
As for myself,
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge.
Oh, no.
Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Oh, no. I would need a counter a revolution.
Let the people be free to choose.
Let the people make their own choices.
You are joking, I hope.
Oh, no.
The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see?
See, he's a
They
revolutionary,
are
though.
an
We should have said
uneducated
revolution.
mob who react on the spur of the moment, incapable of providing a coherent vision for the good of the country. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you.
blew it with
I must have
Napoleon.
misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Wow. Well, at least we
Bravo,
unlocked
Louis.
a skill.
Total fiasco.
Whew. That was a disaster.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Opportunity.
There.
Right, we shall meet
What? I
again
clicked
tomorrow.
it.
All the guests will be present.
Oh
as
my
well as Lord
gosh.
Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
I clicked it, right?
You clicked it.
Well, that sucks.
Man.
Okay, that was hard. That was hard.
This out. I don't even want to see the list of what we failed.
Failed to convince Napoleon of my legitimacy. We could have searched Elizabeth Adams' room.
Oh, boo! I wish
And we could have
done that.
searched Napoleon's room too. Okay.
How many chapters are there in each thing?
I can check in a moment here.
I can just do a Google also.
Yeah, let's put it into etiquette. 2 points in etiquette and max out subterfuge. Subterfuge. Okay, so what does it say?
I haven't found it yet.
Okay. I think there's maybe 4 chapters.
There are 4 chapters.
All right.
Okay, we're
let's
on the
recap.
3rd.
Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Okay. So
All right. Science now?
Yeah. So all right, so we guess we gotta check this out.
Can you play the harp?
Nope.
Disappointing.
Did anyone leave anything at the table?
Nobody ate the cake? I mean, that's a gorgeous cake.
I know, but I was thinking, like, boy, this is not nutritious for breakfast. Look at that cup sticking out of the side of the plate.
They called it dinner, so I think this is actually lunch.
Okay.
Hey, over here we have some things.
Box.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Hey, we've seen that before. Can we unlock it?
No.
Yes, we can.
Oh, yes, we can.
Because I put points into subterfuge.
Nice job, my friend.
Look at all the jelly. Yes. Oh, we're going to gobble that up.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So, is there anything over in this table? Oh, we got to talk to him, don't we?
Hello.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
Even though it was a complete failure.
And you are right to do so, my son.
Right?
But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really.
Probably.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah.
I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Were all eyes size you up? Does that mean anything to you? I'm looking for
ask that.
Medusa.
Ask about the eyes.
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery.
Okay.
You'll see
You're
it, Louis.
gonna steal
When you get
so
there,
many
you'll
books
know.
from the library.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons.
Oh.
See you later,
Wow.
Your Eminence.
Okay.
See you later, my son.
Have fun fighting your demons. But oh, look at this
His
butterfly.
demon is cake.
Yeah.
That's my demon too.
Okay, let's quickly just see if we can get any more royal jelly around here. I need all the jelly. All the jelly, you guys.
It's weird that there are only butterflies in here and not
Discourse on the
like
Method by Descartes.
or
This
anything
book
else.
changed the way I
Okay,
looked at the
to
world.
the left. On this table.
Carlite water.
Handy.
All right, there we go. Let's go steal all their books. What's in there?
Oh, I love this new perk.
Me too.
Amber crystals.
I'm gonna go open all the boxes. Hey, that was a key. Key with an occult earth symbol. Let's take a look at it. Oh, there's no picture. Okay. Alright, in we go. Wow.
It's beautiful. Oh, just floors and floors.
Wow, this is crazy huge.
Oh
Okay.
my gracious.
Oh, what's this?
It's, oh,
Okay. Can we steal?
golden elixir.
How do we? I want to steal all these books.
Me too. There's something to the right. Back, behind you, behind you. Turn around. Okay.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Oh.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Yes.
Pretty soon we're gonna be able to read that encyclopedia.
I know, right? Oh, and there's a door here. Okay. Oh, here we are. This is the gallery.
Portrait gallery.
Mm-hmm.
So does Lord Mortimer have the actual Last Supper over there?
Yeah.
Where all eyes size you up.
Beautiful.
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
First, we should go and try to find stuff we can steal.
Okay, let's look. Can we look at the paintings? Is there interactions?
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Oh. I want to look at all the paintings.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But well, I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical. Ah, a painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Collector's coins. Oh, can we sit? Let's sit.
Ah, what a nice, relaxing time.
Oh, that's nice.
Just what I needed.
Yep.
There are just snacks everywhere in this
I know,
house.
right? Like, goodness.
So many snacks.
Golden
Look,
elixir.
that's like a cheesecake sitting there.
What's over on this table? Is there anything? No.
Yeah, there's something.
No, that's the couch thing.
Oh, that's the couch to sit on. I'm sorry.
Painting of Jesus? Oh, what's that?
What's the sign on the crucifixion?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Huh.
All right.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With the brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Oh, there's a box.
Amber.
Oh, no. I guess it was just the amber. Okay. Anything in these chairs? No.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V.
Look at that lady's
I
dress.
wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting. The Company by Rembrandt.
I like that.
I saw an original Rembrandt when I was in England. It was amazing.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton,
And then Todd
struck by
Howard.
lightning by his father Apollo for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot.
Okay. Which door do we go into? I think we came in from
I
that
think
one.
there's a corridor that we can go into. Is
This a
there?
balcony? Can we go out here?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Can't access the doors. That's the garden, I bet you, though.
Okay, run forward a bit. No, turn. What's the go? Keep going. Left.
Oh, right here, yes. That's interesting. Oh, there's something on the shelf up there.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
So we used...
He loves him some honey.
Yeah. Oh, here's another statue. Is there something on this desk? Nope.
Hey, is that the Gorgon's head?
That's
Oh, to the
Medusa.
right first there's a box.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
That's Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword?
They all have little notches at the base.
A hero with a lantern?
Mm-hmm.
And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the
This is
statues form
gonna
a single
be-
scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
So they all have to face the beast. Access the statuette. Examine the sword.
Rotate it.
Toward the Medusa.
We need to reread what Mother told us. Up. Left. There. Right.
This one?
Bougainville's book, please.
Oh, the beast always charges the most protected one.
Okay. So the one with the shield, she needs to be facing the one with the shield.
The Medusa.
Right. Okay, now go look at the other hero.
This one over here.
Yeah, that one's got nothing. And that one's only got a sword, so yeah. Medusa needs to face the one with the shield there. Now everybody else needs to face Medusa.
That one's facing, that one's facing. And that one is facing.
Okay. Go back to Medusa, and there was a thing where it said recall.
Remember Deliché's message.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
Okay. That's its weakness.
There was a book on the bookcase, too.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right-hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Read it in French.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay, so the one with the sword needs to face Medusa.
Which it already is.
Yeah.
Examine the sword. Assess the statue. We kind of already know what the sword does, right?
Hmm.
I feel like this one has to light the way for the sword.
That seems reasonable. Or for the shield. Because the...
Oops.
If I respect the legend,
There we
I have
go.
to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
So he's saying don't put it towards.
Yeah. Turn him towards the lantern guy? Maybe?
Probably towards the sword.
It looks right, but nothing's happening.
I bet you it's toward the hand.
No, that's right. He says it looks right.
Whoops.
Okay, move lantern guy again.
Toward the Medusa.
Move him back towards sword, maybe.
I think we should move the sword guy towards the shield.
Yeah, I'm not really
And
sure.
the shield towards the sword. The lantern is toward the Medusa. See, I feel like the lantern should be shining on the Medusa. The
I feel
sword
like the
guy should
lantern
be...
shine on the shield.
Because, like, the idea is to slay the beast. So if we shine the light on the beast and the sword... Nothing.
Okay. Lantern guy needs to shine on shield guy because it's going to reflect at the Medusa.
Oops. Ah! Ah!
We did it.
We did it. That was intense. Something is happening.
Whoa. Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily!
Oh my gosh.
You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're
Who
talking
says
about.
scared the pants off
Stop
me
fooling
in
around and tell me what you're doing
1793?
here.
Goodness. Dodge
Answer
with
quickly, dodge with humor, answer with a question. I'm not sure.
I think we should dodge with humor.
Okay.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it? Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
So she's snooping too,
Your
then.
dreams. At your service, madam.
So she's kind of snooping too, then.
Yes.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Advise her
Think
to
it's
use.
the golden fleece?
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis,
It's the
anyone
English
can
way.
kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Interesting. Anything on these shelves? What about this vase? We can't do anything with it.
We're too stupid.
We're too dumb.
Books.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
How did Buckingham get a hold of them? What a bragger. Has she read them?
Sure.
I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
Wow. Okay. Oh, coin.
Coin.
Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Wow, look at the reflection in that glass.
Yeah, that is nice.
That's good. That's really good.
Apparently Louis is a vampire though, because he did not reflect.
Yeah. Right?
That's a
Guess what I
pretty
found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Identify the
I think we should try it on.
The workmanship on this crown
that
is
wasn't
amazing.
Sorry, I
The
clicked the wrong
finesse of the
thing.
gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor.
Dang
I'd
it.
stake my life that it's the genuine article.
Can we still try it on?
Put it on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll
Oh my
soon
gosh.
see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Well, that was weird. Is there anything in this
I
case?
just
There's a
wanted to put
box.
on the crown.
Well, Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself. You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Assess it. Assess
This
the
weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
Joan of Arc.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet, given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, anything in that shelf? No. This table, though?
Amber crystals.
To the left, there was...
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old.
Wow.
And all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
So Mortimer is a vampire.
Analyze the documents?
Mortimers? Yeah, analyze them.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spread exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
There are several Mortimers.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation.
That's why
Different
you
men,
can't
but
see him.
with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally
previous
agree with me about
cases?
something.
These
in the
documents
Golden
are
Order.
intriguing,
Oh,
but do
right,
you really
right,
think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
What do you think of this collection? Why conceal these assets? How is it all being acquired?
Why conceal?
Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only
don't
looking.
trust her.
I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
All right, you said left. Oh.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Oh,
Nothing.
Oh,
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place
here
my
we
trust
go.
in you, Louis?
Uh-oh.
Because I don't want you to come to any
yeah.
harm.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect?
Hey,
that I'll fall
we
into
got
your
a- we
arms
gained
and
a
say
thing.
yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust
Feel
you when
like
it comes to
this
choosing a French
will
cheese.
get them to
but I've
kiss.
nothing to gain by confiding
Maybe.
in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone, you have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Analyze Emily's character. We have lots of jelly.
Sure.
A weakness in subterfuges, a weakness in questioning.
Analyzer, I guess.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself.
I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Collaborating. She takes orders from someone. She likes to lead her investigations herself. She prefers to work alone. She already has a partner.
I think either she works alone or she leads by herself.
I think lead, yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's like a stroke of ego, right?
I think so.
Oh, it's crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
Oh,
If I
maybe
were
that
the
didn't go
matron you
over the way I
speak
thought
of,
it
I
would.
would have found an underling to search this
think we
place,
blew it.
and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Yeah.
I already have a work partner.
Oh, that's what it was.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
It's a man
Jelly.
and it's...
Take the jelly.
Remember how she was affected by the cameo.
Your
Do it.
sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one
She
even
has
knows.
a sister. Elizabeth
When
Adams
it comes
has
to
a
getting
sister.
results, you are very good. I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Oh.
Clever.
So we could be
But
talking
isn't
to
it
Emma right now
complicated?
and not even know it.
How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
That's pretty
And there was
messed
a
up.
problem?
Yeah, it is.
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart.
Wow,
That's
his teeth are
strange.
so sparkly.
Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Huh.
It's time to
That's
leave.
like some very
Heavy stuff.
gothic novel.
Interesting load screen.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh. Is this going to be a... Can I come over to your place?
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Oh, dear.
Do we help Elizabeth or do we go get laid?
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
What do you think, Vendor?
I don't know.
I think we should follow Elizabeth. I'm really interested in Elizabeth.
Okay.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't
Oh
leave
no!
Elizabeth
I
like
did
this.
the wrong thing. didn't
All
I?
right, Elizabeth.
No,
How
I
can I
didn't.
help?
Thank you.
I thought I mixed
Come
up the
on,
ladies'
follow
name.
me.
Well, Elizabeth, what was so urgent? For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Oh goodness. Is she gonna murder us now?
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Pick the No? Pick the cup. Pick anything.
Did you talk to each other?
What? I clicked
No,
it.
she was far away. I didn't make any noise and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her?
I don't
Sir
understand.
Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Just one glass or refuse?
I don't know. I'm worried she's gonna, drug us.
What do you think?
Refuse.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis. What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Oh dear.
Okay, do we succumb to peer pressure?
Refuse again or just one glass?
Drink the glass.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
Do you think she
You know,
drugged
Louis,
us?
when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
He drugged us. Dang
Gone to
it!
my head.
We should have gone with the other one.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
No.
Refuse.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink
Bottom
or
of the
get
bottle,
out.
more like it. Should we go hook up with Emily?
Do you think it's too late?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something's bad is gonna happen if we keep drinking.
Okay.
No, I won't drink.
All right, Louis, then get the hell out of here. You're incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
She is so messed up, man. She is so messed up. I legit thought we were going to get murdered when we walked in that door.
Me too. All right. Trait unlocked, clear-headed. Nice.
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth?
Right? We could have been sleeping next to Emily right now.
I could have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart. Oh, well,
How
never
come he
mind.
doesn't use pillows?
Tomorrow's another day.
I was just thinking the same thing. He's got so many pillows on the bed and he didn't use any of them. That's so weird.
Oh no, now who's knocking? Oh my gosh, can't we just get a night's sleep? It always seems like it's daytime when he's sleeping too.
His address.
Oh dear. Oh dear, what's going on?
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What the hell's going on?
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Oh no. Oh gosh. Well, we didn't fail anything.
No, we should have gone with Emily, though. Oh, boy.
Whew. There we
Wow.
go. Well, we can put 4 points into... What do we want to put points into now?
I don't know. What have we needed? That one at the top. We've needed that a few times.
Okay, we are at level 2 for questions. Convince people with sheer force.
No, I don't like that.
Etiquette.
Sure.
Should we put one into this one? Occultism? I feel like now after what we've seen.
Yeah, it might not hurt.
And maybe up manipulation.
Okay.
Man, there's so many ways that can go.
That was amazing.
Okay, so I gotta tell you what happened to me in the first episode.
Yes.
So I kept drinking. And I passed out, or I got drugged or something. Actually, no, she did drug us. She did drug us. And when I came to, there was blood everywhere, and she was dead, and I was covered in blood.
Oh my goodness. That looks much worse than we were the last one seen with her.
So I think that you may have just saved our bacon.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Wow.
So what do you think?
I think I want to play this game again and go with the
Go with Emily?
Yes.
See, if we went with Emily, she could have corroborated our story.
Right.
But they probably burst into our room because Emily said, oh, well, he went off with Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, she's the witness to us being the last person seen with Elizabeth.
Well, there we are.
I love this. This was really fun.
So, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the first episode of The Young and the Council. And what have we got on the horizon, Shaline?
Let's see. This week on Friday, there will be an episode of Game Stack podcast for all of your video game news and other things needs. It's gonna be a good time. The Fallout 76 beta comes to PC and PS4 this Tuesday. We'll definitely be playing that. I don't know if we're gonna do any joint streams or not. We haven't made plans for that, but I would assume we will stream that at some point.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. I guess that's about all there is. There's still time to get in your Game Stack challenge entries. What was the Game Stack challenge this week?
Beta screenshots. Oh,
no,
for GameStack,
that's
it was.
Fallout challenge. I don't remember.
We did a Halloween themed one.
Yeah, that's what it was. Screenshots from a horror game.
Right,
So.
right. Well, we've got 3 chapters in the next episode of The Young and the Council.
Mm-hmm.
So that one will probably either be the same length or a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it looks like 3 chapters in the next 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And are we bringing another episode next Sunday?
Probably. I don't think I have anything more important going on.
Gosh, I just can't wait to see what happens.
I know, right? This is amazing. So you can join us next Sunday. Is this time good for you still?
Yeah, this is great.
1 p.m. Mountain Time?
Yes.
Alrighty. Sounds good. We'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Listen to GameStack, listen to that Fallout show, and we will see you.
Take care, guys.